It's opening morning here in Wisconsin, and I actually just got back from doing a little bit of hunting myself. Didn't have much luck. I did see a 6 point and probably like 4 or 5 does, but nothing to get super excited about just yet. Anyways, I'll be going back out tonight, but in honor of that, we're going to be spending some time out here during the day, and hopefully we can get ourselves a nice buck. Okay, so we just got to our first stand here, and already we have a really good time, because if you look right over there, there's a beautiful whitetail. Now, I can't tell how big that buck is, but it's saying that he's got a minimum estimate of 201. I do believe that that's the small rack, though. There's no way that that's the 200 plus rack. Well, it's a 200 plus, but it's going to be like 200 on the dot, maybe even 199. Because I've never seen this rack here score over 200. He doesn't have enough mass. Here we go. Our first buck is stepping out. Looks like we got a 4-corn or a 4-pointer. That's actually kind of funny because it reminds me of the exact same buck I saw last night when I was hunting my final night of bow hunting. What the heck is this thing? Looks like a 6-pointer. Alright, so nothing too special coming out just yet, but they're still coming. Wow, another 4-corn. And there's our 200 plus right there. Although in this case, it looks to be a 200 minus. Still, he's a good buck, and we're going to be taking the shot. So that buck there's a 180 plus. Quite a few whitetail out here. Looks like he's going to be wandering off. Or so he thinks. But we're taking the shot. And he's going down. Well, he wasn't quite as big as I wanted, but he's still a good one. He's definitely a good... Oh my god, there he is! That's the buck that we want! That right there is the absolute giant whitetail. We got him out there at 250 yards. Anyways, about him! That's what I'm talking about! Big buck is hit. Big buck is hit. 280 yards out on the walk. Actually, I think he was further than that. I think he was probably 330. Yeah, he was... Oh! Ooh, I really hope we got some drop. I don't know. We might have got him in the vertebrae. And what I'm hoping for is that we got a lung spine shot. Because if we got lung spine, then we're golden. Was not expecting that at all. I mean, I had a feeling there might be a decent buck. Or at least I had a feeling there was a head mount somewhere nearby. But I didn't think he'd be this close. I figured we have to do a little bit more scouting and eventually get lucky enough to get eyes on one, but I didn't think that there'd be one right in this herd here. He just, well, it goes to show you how smart they are. All the bucks came out, and had we not taken that shot and passed, or not passed up, but had we not taken that shot and shot at this buck, that big buck never would have bolted, and we never would have even known he was here. Okay, we got to find our buck, which is laying right here. Got a moose calling nearby. It's going to be a 203 gold. The shot was a 124 yard shot. And that right there is a pretty rare occasion. It never really happens to where you get a buck with the rack like this that scores over 200. Usually it's like maybe 200 max. But this thing scored 203.6. And our shot was a 120 yard shot on the walk. Made a beautiful shot right behind the front shoulder there as he was walking away. But look at how wide the spread is on this thing. It looks like his left side is normal. You know, the main beam curls in and all the tines look normal. But his right side goes straight out and then kind of flares up at the last second. And even his G3 there goes directly outwards. Looks like his G2 is normal. Of course, his G1 is as well. But his G3 goes straight outwards. G4 and then the G5 there. But yeah, that's a good buck. A real good buck. All right, so now we got to track down the old big buck over here. And sometimes you wouldn't want to take a shot like that, but if it's rifle season and you got a big buck in range, you better take the shot. Because if you don't, that buck could go 20 yards further this way and be on public land. And when that happens, it's fair game. Anybody could shoot it. And if we were on public land right now and we didn't shoot it and it walked 20 yards, there could be someone in this tree stand right here and he could have shot it. So you always got to take the shot during rifle hunting. All right, I believe our buck was somewhere around here. Now we got to find blood. I guess he was in the other pumpkin patch. Wow. Looks like we got blood right here. So yeah, he was right between. Oh my God, our buck's down right there. Awesome. He didn't go 20 yards and piled up. We took the shot right here. Nice double lung shot. And he's piled up right here. Let's take a look at this incredible buck. Meanwhile, there might be some other. Oh yeah, I figured that. There's some more bucks over here. Not that we really care too much because we definitely got the mighty buck down right here. That's going to be our biggest one. And we did get a spine shot. Holy spine and lung at 300 yards. A 218 gold. What a buck. And look at how many points this thing has. You're talking 14 points and a ton of mass. I don't even want to take a look at our shot, but we will anyways. That right there is one heck of a lucky shot. And I think the only reason we got double lung, or not double lung, but the only reason we got single lung is because we were so high up in the tree shooting downwards and he was quartered away. See, I think if he wasn't quartered away, it would have been a direct spine shot. But since the lung comes up a little bit higher on the back end, as you can see here. So here's the front, it's pretty low. And then here's the back, it's kind of high up. So as he turns, the back is partially exposed. And we literally got the top inch of lung on that buck. But lung and spine at 300 yards. I'll take it. I'll definitely take it. I'll tell you one thing. Opening day around here definitely didn't end up like this. I'll tell you that for sure. Wow. What a heck of a turnout. And that's how it happens sometimes. That fast, the snap of a finger. And a big buck steps out. We never would have even known he was there had we not taken that shot. Well, let's get him mounted. That was a heck of a buck. Holy, just when I thought things really couldn't get much better. We're heading back to the lodge, and right out in this field, we spot two giant whitetail feeding. They're right out there at about 300 yards. Now this spot is going to be the spot that we're heading to first thing tomorrow morning. So let me tell you what, I'm super excited to head over to this spot in the morning. But for now, we need to get back, clean up our buck, and take a lot of pictures. All right, welcome back to our trophy lodge here, and we're taking a look now at our huge whitetail that we just took. At about 300 yards, he scored 218, and this guy is going to give us a lot of stories to talk about. You know, that's what hunting's all about, is the experiences that create multiple memories that last forever. And this right here will go on for generation after generation. Everybody can talk about that one story on how we took down a decent buck, and next thing you know, this giant stepped out. Well, time to have some nice cold drinks, get some food, grab some shut-eye, and then get back out there tomorrow. Holy, now that is something that we'd like to see. Look at that. Oh my God, look at the skull on that thing. Wow. What is that, a 14 pointer? Gotta be 14 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, that right there is about a 24 inside, 14 point, easily 205, 210 scoring buck. Whew. Well, realistically, this would be like a 170, 180 buck probably. Maybe 180. So then this would probably be somewhere around like 215, maybe 220s, just because of the spread and the points. But anyways, we're gonna get back out there tomorrow morning in hopes of getting some of those bucks. All right, guys, here we go. It's the next morning now, and we're heading out to our stand that we just saw those 2 giant bucks at. They were right out here feeding, and now we do have a stand. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Apparently there's a whitetail herd that beds right there, and we didn't know about it. Like, I had no clue they were bedding right there. I don't know if it's the same herd or not, but you know, that might be a different herd, because typically the whitetail that I know about, they bed over here, and I'm pretty sure that our big buck should be coming over from here as well. As far as what those were, I don't really know, but I'm just gonna go out on a limb on this and say that these ones don't matter. I think that's a completely separate herd, and also he's already calm, so I don't think we spooked that herd either, even if it was his herd. But anyways, we got our stand right over here. It's been a while since we've been to this stand, so because we've had to make some few minor adjustments. I'm not sure if it's in the same spot. The reason that we've moved this stand a couple times is because we've actually hunted out here for some fox, and in order to get the fox, we needed to be in a prime location to be able to get a shot with the crossbow. So typically we have the stand in this tree right here, so it overlooks this whole entire field, but then we moved it this way to be able to get on the fox, which typically come out somewhere over here. And I think from here we still should be able to see pretty much the entire field, so I think we'll be good. All right, and we're in. So this is basically going to be the view that we're going to be looking at as soon as it gets light out, at least. But for the time being, we'll be able to see it with a little bit of night vision view. And like I said before, I'm pretty sure these whitetail are going to be bedded coming in from the southwest over here, which our wind is not perfect at all. But with this rifle, I'm not really too worried about the wind. All right, we just heard some whitetail call behind us. It's a little bit early yet, but we can almost see. Oh, I hear them. They're coming out right below us. Look at this. Look at this. They are walking right underneath us. Oh my God. It's him. Our giant buck is 35 yards away from us. There's the doe. Okay, so I only see one big buck right now. That's a decent one there. But there's one big one. We gotta wait until the giant steps out. Not only that, it's a little bit too early right now. So we need to make sure that it's lighter out when we take the shot. I believe ours is 440. Well, technically in real life it's like 615, but we'll figure it's probably roughly around like maybe 550 right now. So 15 minutes and it should be ours. Well, I was trying to figure out where the other buck was at, and sure enough, we found him. There he is, right out there. He's about 25 yards away from us, but he's actually in the brush, so even if we wanted to, we don't have a shot at this thing. Unless we went for like a headshot, but going for the neck is a bit risky. And here we go. It's game time. Look what just happened. Our buck was bedded down here 30 yards in front of us. The other buck is bedded right there. And the second big buck is right over here. He still has yet to come out of this brush. But the wind is about to start blowing towards him. So I don't think we should really wait too much longer. This thing is right below us though. I honestly kind of want to try and take him with the crossbow just to drop him and then get this buck. But then again, I'm not going to risk messing up the shot on this buck. It's just such a perfect setup here. So what could happen is after we take a shot on this big buck here, maybe the other giant might run out into this open field here and we'll get a follow-up opportunity. That's kind of what I'm thinking we're gonna do. Otherwise, we got this one as well. So before we talk too much, let's get ready and get lined up for a shot on this buck. He's literally 30 yards away. Dropped him. Perfect shot. Here we go. Here we go. Is he going up? Is he going up? There he is! There he is! And he's going down. But we're gonna finish him off. Oh, what do we got taken off over there? A bunch of moose. Quite a ways out. Yeah, we could have made a little better of a shot. But, you know what? We got him. He was going across this wide open field. There's no way he was getting away. Absolutely no way. We smoked our big buck here. 30 yards away from us. And what a successful open season. All right. Well, let's get down and go take a look at our bucks. We put a lot of work into getting this thing. And in the end, it all paid off. It worked way better than I could have ever imagined. And that's going to be cool just like that. It's still not quite the greatest light out, but looks like he kind of impaled this pumpkin. But yeah, we'll go with that. And let's pick him up. It's going to be a 217, and that's going to be our biggest whitetail of the hunt. A double long shoulder blade shot at 33 yards. We tried to catch the heart, just missed the top of it, but still made a perfect double lung shot. Holy. What a rack on him. What a rack on him. Well, let's get him mounted as well. And now let's go over here to grab this buck. I think we may have actually made a decent hit, but I wasn't sure, so rather than him running across this wide open grass, I figured we might as well finish him off before he makes it too far. All right, well, I'm not seeing too much blood. Blood rate medium. No organs hit with the blood rate medium. So must have been a spine shot. I don't know. Nonetheless, he's piled up right here, and it's gonna be a 213. So luckily we got our biggest one, made a perfect shot on him, and then got this guy for a follow-up shot. Our shot was just a little bit too high when he was running there. I thought we were holding lower and forward, but he was moving quick. Then the second shot got him too far forward, which may have even hit the skull, but luckily somehow it didn't. Then the following shot was absolutely perfect. Made a nice lung shot at 127 yards. But there we have the finishing of opening day. So, ended up with 3 beautiful whitetail bucks. And with that, hopefully you guys all have one heck of a successful opening day as well. Or I should say, opening season. Because we still have quite a few days left over. So that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.